awesome people of YouTube? How's it going? Oh my gosh, it's been forever. Well, it's been like a couple weeks. I'm sorry. It's just been overwhelming. A lot of things going on. A lot of spiritual attacks, which isn't really surprising because this, weekend prison ministry has been crazy. But I wanted to come on and just talk to you all for a few moments. I'm on my lunch break here, and I just want to say how amazing the whole prison ministry experience has been. I want to do like a really long video at some point where I break down every little piece of it, because it was just mind-blowing and such a humongous blessing. I still don't understand how or why I was able to be a part of that, but I'm just super grateful. And yeah, I don't really have the words, to be honest with you. It's been super overwhelming. And since the weekend one of the things that happened was, there was this forgiveness ceremony that we did where we write the names of every single person on a piece of rice paper, and then there's a ceremony where you all go up and they pray, and we put the piece of water in the paper and it dissolves, and they do a hand washing ceremony. It was super emotional for me, and I'm sure emotional for everyone, and they say that after that ceremony, expect attacks, because the enemy will come in and try to get a hold of your mind, try to use other people to say things, try to rile you emotionally. And I feel like it's been really hard since then, coming back to, that was just one of the really beautiful things. There were a lot of really beautiful things that I'm going to always treasure. I'm going to always take with me throughout my life. Every single piece of that weekend, it literally makes me emotional, thinking about it. Sorry. But it was something that I don't deserve to be a part of, that I got to be a part of, and I just am super appreciative to God the Father that He would look after me and choose me to be able to go. And I don't have words. I really don't. But since then, it's been hard to try to make a video talking about it because things have been hard recently. And, I do see a lot of attacks going on. There's been situations that happen where I've disappointed myself, where other people have said things to me that were very disappointing to me, that, there were situations that happened that really opened wounds and kind of broke my heart, and just mistakes that I've made. How it is with life. And it's just been kind of overwhelming, to be honest with you. But I'm still super incredibly grateful, and tonight is actually the reunion. So after we do the whole weekend sort of deal, we end up going back. I think it's been has it been 3 weeks now? I don't even know. It's a blur. It's been 2 or 3 weeks though. And so we go back in, and we give some talks. We get to revisit with the ladies, the same ladies that were at the original weekend, and kind of do some check-ins with them and give them some extra tools on how we kind of go about moving forward. If they're a new Christian, which most of them there were not new Christians, they were already Christians, because like I said in my previous video, you have to be in a certain, I think I said it in my previous video, I don't remember, but you have to be in a certain standing in the prison, certain no bad behavior and stuff like that to even, and already in the Christian programs to even be able to go to the weekend. So, yeah, they're not really like super new Christians, but some of them are, and it just helps give them extra tools and give us even extra tools as well, and just share in the goodness of Jesus and kind of revisit with everyone and everything like that. So I was asked to give a talk this evening, which I was super nervous about given just how hectic my life has been. I don't feel like equipped to be able to do a talk. But yesterday, and I hadn't even looked at it, to be honest with you. There's an outline type thing in our guidebook that I was just putting off even looking at because I'm just feeling too overwhelmed with different things going on. And, I was like, I feel like I should probably just not even do this talk because I don't think I'm the right person to do a talk. And just different things going on in my mind where I'm like, it should probably be someone else. But, yesterday I opened up the talk, I was praying, I was fasting, and I just opened up like my computer and started typing out the talk, and it was all God. Like literally the talk just like wrote itself and was really good. Actually, I want to read it to you guys after I give the talk tonight. I will make a video where I read it because I really like it. And it's not from me because, like I said, I'm not like equipped. I've never given a talk. Like, I'm not a public speaker type person. But I just feel so much peace in my heart now. And I feel really excited to be able to give the talk and just to like share a personal experience that I have that I think will help other people. Especially other people who, maybe think that, because a lot of times I'm like, somebody else can do this better than I can. Like, I don't think that I should be the person that does this, but to God, like, you are that person. And you're there, and you have something that someone else is going to resonate with that someone else wouldn't be able to really put that same flavor in there. And so there's always a reason. We don't always see the reason, but these little opportunities and chances are so special and important. And it's so special and important that we say yes to them, and that's part of like what the talk is about as well. And I think I had mentioned in my last video and leading up to the whole weekend of Kairos that, every single time I wanted to quit, I would hear the Holy Spirit whisper to my heart that someone in there needed me. And I know now, looking back, like 100% that was correct. And I don't think it was just one person who needed me either. It was multiple ladies. And I know the exact ones who I made a super strong connection with. And, there's always a reason and a plan. And, just, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just am really grateful. And, something really cool that's been happening too is that I finally, now that I have like a little bit more free time, I've been going to the gym finally. I've had a membership for the last like it's been at least 2 months. It might have been 3. And I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to go. I was always tired. I was like running around doing all this stuff, and I was like, whatever, I'll do it when I have time after the weekend. And so the very week after the weekend, I started going, and I've started running, and I really, really, really love running. And I've ran a 5K before. I did like a heart run like maybe like 2 years ago. Or a year and a half ago or something like that. I have no sense of time, so that's hard for me. But I really wrecked my knee after that because I have a torn MCL. I tore my MCL in a four-wheeling accident like in 2015, and it's been difficult in the past to even walk on it. So, you know, I ran this 5K with literally zero training. Like, I just did it. And my knee was, like, completely toast after that. It was, like, at least a month where my knee was hurting so bad I could literally barely walk. And it was, like, killing me. And I had to tape it every day with, like, this kinesthetic, something like that, tape. It's like this magnetic tape that they use in physical therapy. And, you know, after that I was like, I just don't think that I can run. But more recently, I've been feeling like I can do it, and feeling encouragement from the Lord even, like, you know, to just build my way up, and that it would be really good for me. And it's so amazing. Like, I actually have I've only gone on like 4 runs and I already, like, I'm like, this is what I need. Like, mentally it helps me so much, and physically I really enjoy, like, I just enjoy everything about it. I enjoy, like, the soreness that I feel, because it makes me feel accomplished, that I'm doing something. My knee has been holding up good, praise the Lord. And I'm starting out slow, you know, and, I signed up for, a race that's coming to town for Thanksgiving. I'm just going to be doing a 3K, but, you know, I'm just really excited for that, to have something that I can do as an outlet, that's not something toxic. You know, and yeah, like, it's really important that I have some kind of outlet, because, you know, leading up to the weekend even, I had fallen back into smoking weed again. I didn't even plan to talk about this, but there for like 2 months I was smoking again, and I just felt horrible about it. I really was not able to even make videos at all for you guys. I didn't want to talk to anyone about God, and, you know, the whole time, like, we were doing the Kairos trainings, and I felt so guilty, but I just couldn't cope with everything that was going on in my life, with the grief from, like, the breakup, and, different things in life changing, and I felt so just unable to deal with everything that, you know, I gave into that again. And thank God, like, you know, I'm done with that now. And, you know, I think it's been like a month now that I've been completely sober, and I'm so grateful for sobriety, you know. And I don't know, it's just like, every single time also, you know, say I slip and drink too much, or, like, I never drink, but the other night we went out and, you know, I drank and completely regretted it. It was like the stupidest thing. Like I said, satanic attacks. And I just appreciate sobriety, like, more and more every single time I make one of these mistakes. And, you know, nobody is perfect. None of us are perfect. And, like, when these things happen, it's like, I don't want to come on here and, like, talk to you guys, because it's like, here we go again. Like, I made another mistake, like, you know, and then, like, I drove my truck into the wall at the garage and cracked my front bumper. And, like, you know, it's really hard, because I'm the kind of person that just, I don't want to make mistakes, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to be perfect, and I can't be. Like, I literally can't be. I just cannot do it. And I try, and, like, it's so painful to me when this stuff happens. But again, I also realize it's like, you know, there are attacks that come along with doing the types of things that I'm doing, and, you know, I have to be gentle on myself. And I think running really helps me put myself in a better state of mind where it's like, yes, I made a mistake, but I can go and I can actually channel that into something healthy. And even like making these videos, you know, that's me channeling it into something healthy, as opposed to sitting around thinking about it all day, like beating myself up, being like, why did I do this? You know, what is wrong with me? Why would I do that? Why would I say that? Like, it's just part of life. And whenever we stumble and we fall, like, we get back up. And, you know, it's just like that scripture. And also, like, I have it as a tattoo: fall down 7 times, stand up 8. And that's what we need to do. But, you know, I realize I can't just, like, close out everything and be distant, because, you know, you guys have let me know so many times that these videos do help you. And it's not because of me. It's not because I'm doing anything special or unique or amazing, because I'm really not. You know, I'm just a regular person who's struggling to get things right, and I get them wrong a lot of the time. I do. I get them wrong a lot. And, you know, it drives me crazy. I drive myself crazy. But, like, God still loves us anyways. Like, even though we're going to miss the mark sometimes, we're going to, like, not be the best and do things. Even sometimes it's like we know we shouldn't do it, but we do it, and then we just regret it, and it's really hard. But I just want to encourage every single person that you matter. Like, what you say matters, what you do matters. And, you know, when you make a mistake, getting back up matters. And it's not a coincidence either. I still wholeheartedly believe everything happens for a reason. Even the painful things, I think those happen for a reason. It's just we have to find the reason. We have to pray about it and ask God, like, why did this happen, and what can I learn from it, and what can I do better in the next time. And, you know, something really cool also is that during the whole prison weekend, I was invited by one of my fellow Kairos teammates to do the mentoring program in the prison. So I've started going in on Monday nights and mentoring, and that's been absolutely incredible as well. You know, I have my prison ministry card now, so it's like I can go in for all the events that they have, and it's just very cool. It's very cool. And again, like, who knows why God would choose me to use me, but, you know, he's a good father. That's why. He loves us. He's a good father, and even when we don't love ourselves, he loves us. So, you know, thinking on everything that you've experienced, sometimes we look back at our life and we just feel like crap about the whole situation, and we're like, I haven't made any progress, you know, I'm actually not, like, good, or I'm not good enough, you know. Or if you think of God as being a judgmental, harsh, like, sky daddy who's just, like, sitting up there judging you, it's not true. And those are all lies from Satan, because God is pure love who wants you to love him back. And I think it's hard for us to comprehend the way, I know that it's hard to comprehend the way that he loves you and even why he loves you. But we're made in the image of God, and that's something that's so special and important. And, you know, I always say this, like, we have the privilege of something that no one who's ever lived throughout all of history has right now, and that's being alive right now. And you have a situation that can reach someone uniquely that no one else can speak on, just like I have a situation where I can reach people uniquely where other people don't have that same unique privilege. And, you know, use it. use it wisely, use your words wisely. Like, it matters. It matters what we do. And it hurts to know how much it matters what we do when we see ourselves making mistakes and we're like, why did I do that? But, you know, you just keep going. Like, don't beat yourself up and keep going, and understand that every single day is a gift, and it's a new gift from God every day. And if you just commit that to Him and have faith, then He will get you through it, and He'll lead you to the right people in the right situations and the right circumstances. And yeah, I don't know. That's, you know, if I had a message for my younger self, like, I wish I could tell her so many things. But one of them would just be to love yourself and don't give up, you know, and understand that you are loved, even if you don't feel like anybody cares about you. You are loved. And I'm just so grateful that, you know, I can be a part of it, and I can use this channel. Every single one of you are so sweet, always reaching out to me and emailing me, and it's cool. So I'm excited to continue with the channel. I'm not going anywhere, you know. Going through things is tough, but I know that we're not alone. That, you know, if you're on this channel, it's for a reason, and we're a family. And, you know, we will keep going. So pray for me, though, like, because the roads have been crazy. It's been snowing, like, insane amounts here. Like, they've closed the office, like, a couple times. I've been staying home, teleworking a lot. And it rained today. It looks like everything's, like, melting outside. So just pray that I get to the prison and all the ladies get there and back safe again, because I have to drive to the next city over. But I will come back and make more videos where I'm talking about, you know, more specific themes. I don't even know what I'm talking about in this video. I'm just kind of rambling, but I do have to get back to work from my lunch. So I love you guys very, 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 very much, and I thank you for watching. God bless you guys. Have a great day.